guys, I'm Morgan. So today I'm going to show you how to make some pumpkin, quinoa, and black-eyed pea burgers. My friend Truk asked me to show her how to make some quinoa burgers, which I hadn't made before, but I thought I'd give it a try, and they actually turned out really well, and they're super easy, so stay tuned and I'll show you how to make them. Okay, so for this recipe, we'll be using some pureed pumpkin. It's just the plain stuff from the can. Don't get the pumpkin pie mix because that'll already have sugar and pumpkin spices in it. Just some lemon juice. If you have real lemons, then that's even better, but I just have this. Some quinoa. This actually has a bunch of other grains in it, but just quinoa will work just fine, and I'll show you how to make that in the microwave in just a second. And then we have some black-eyed peas, some flour, and some garlic powder with some salt and pepper to add to it. Alright, so the quinoa is really simple, and you can use this for any time you want quinoa. This is just half a cup, so into any microwavable bowl that you have, and then a cup of water. So you're going to have double the amount of water to the amount of quinoa that you have, no matter what. And then this is just gonna go straight into the microwave for about 5 minutes on high. This is what the quinoa looks like after 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna kind of stir it around with a fork and then toss it back into the microwave for another 3 minutes. If it's still looking something like this, then toss it in on 30-second intervals until it looks like a normal set of grains and all the water is absorbed. Now that our quinoa is out of the microwave, we're just gonna assemble the burgers, which is super simple. These are black-eyed peas. Just using about a half a cup here. And then about 1 tablespoon of pumpkin. Maybe a little bit more. I'll put the actual ingredients down in the description box. We're just gonna start mushing it. So I've started mashing them, and as you can see, it's got this beautiful color to it. You can really use any bean in this. You can use just white beans, black beans, chickpeas, anything in a can. That's what makes the recipe so easy. It just, whatever you have on hand. You could also use some mushed up sweet potato if you want. Now I'm just gonna add in the quinoa. So this is probably about a cup of cooked quinoa, but it was just half a cup of dried quinoa when I made it. It expands significantly. So putting that all in there and just mixing it up. And to this, we just add some lemon juice, and the garlic powder, and some salt and pepper. About a teaspoon will do. And then a pinch of salt. Crank of pepper if you like pepper. Obviously, if you don't like pepper, don't feel the need to. A splash of lemon juice. Just a bit. And mix that all up. This is what the final product looks like before we put it on the pan. If it looks a little bit wetter than this, that's where you would use the flour, but because this is quite solid, don't need to add the flour. So this should be about ready now. I just sprayed the pan with a little bit of canola oil spray, and it's hot enough at just over medium heat, so at about 7 on my dial. And just taking a spoonful. You don't have to be perfect with it. No one's expecting a perfect burger. Like, it's sizzling though, so that's always good. So just putting spoonfuls into the pan and pushing it down. This isn't going to make a lot of burgers. It might make 1 or 2, and you want them to be relatively thick so that it kind of feels like you're eating an actual burger rather than just a small little pancake of pumpkin and quinoa. One thing that's really great about these burgers as well is if you just aren't comfortable cooking meat yet and you're living on your own, this is a great way to get your protein without really risking making yourself sick from undercooking meat, because it's just beans. For me, it's perfect because I eat a plant-based diet, but really for anyone, it's just nice and easy. So we're gonna let this sit. It'll take about 5 minutes just for the bottom to crisp up a bit. Flip it, and then we're good to go. So the burgers are done over there, and all we have to do is dress them. I just have a plain burger bun, and I've mushed up some avocado and mixed in just a little bit of lemon juice, and I'm gonna spread that on. Choose your own toppings, use whatever you want. Typical like mustard and ketchup would be great. I'm going to also put on a little bit of sriracha, just a little bit of that, some spinach, and then we're just gonna grab one of our burgers and hopefully they stay together nicely. There we go. A little crumbly. Nothing wrong with that. They're still gonna taste great. And they're gonna be in a bun, so nothing's going anywhere. There's the quinoa, pumpkin, and bean burger. Really, you could do this in 20 minutes, no problem. You can fry them up whenever you want. Just keep the stuff in the fridge, the mixture, and you can fry it up when you come home from school and you're all set. So let me know if you have any other recipes that you want to see made, and I'll be sure to get working on them, and I'll see you back here soon. Thanks guys, bye.